recently did a survey where I asked a whole bunch of people that if I mention the word Rosh Hashana, what is the first image that comes to mind? Essentially, I got two answers. One was the shofar, which of course is the highlight mitzvah of Rosh Hashanah. But many people instantaneously said the apple and the honey. We all know, and we've known since kindergarten, that we eat apple and honey on Rosh Hashanah because it symbolizes a good and sweet year. That's great, but why the apple? Aren't there more sweet fruit? Why honey? Could be sugar, could be something else. There's many deep ideas behind the apple and the honey, other than just the simplistic good and sweet year, which is also true. Apple and honey are very different. When you buy in a store a delicious looking, tasty apple, that apple has a very short shelf life. If you leave it on a shelf, within a couple of days it goes bad, it rots, and very soon it will not be edible no longer. Honey, of course, is exactly the opposite. Honey has a shelf life that's almost forever. Honey was used in many societies as a preservative. It keeps things longer. So they're very different. And that's why we combine the apple and the honey on Rosh Hashanah. Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, the high holy days, are times of inspiration. Hopefully each one of us in our own way get inspired, like a delicious apple. We become full of life. We're vibrant. We take one step forward. We commit to something a little bit more than last year. We commit on a deeper level. But there's always a danger with inspiration, that it doesn't have a long shelf life. It could dissipate. One of the commitments that we make at the very beginning of Rosh Hashanah, we take the apple and we dip it in the honey as if to say, I pledge, I'm going to try, put in the effort, this Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, to be inspired, but I'm going to put in place a plan for that inspiration to be preserved, for it to last as it's dipped into the honey, just like honey that has such an incredible shelf life. On this Rosh Hashanah, as we come into the new year, let each of us take on something more, just one step further, one more mitzvah, mend one relationship, do something we're not used to doing till now, something small and manageable, but something that we know will at least have a good chance of lasting throughout the coming year. I wish each and every one of you a k'tiva v'chatima tova, a good and sweet year. May we all merit to have a year full of happiness, prosperity, and success. Shana Tova.